What's going on YouTube? This is PhDarien here, the guy with no PhD. Depends on who you ask. Got a PhD. I want to talk about some of the products I actually use while I'm making these videos. And I encourage you, if you wanted to start, to just start. I don't have very many subscribers.
Nope.
And I don't really care. It's fun. But at the same time, it's something I had a passion to do, which is why I've been doing it. I've had an account for 16 years almost, but I'm actually now starting to produce content because I've always had something to say. I've always had something to put out there. And most of my comments, I could have made a video instead of just leaving a really long comment. So I just want to show you guys what I use. You do not have to use any of this. You probably have never heard of it. You probably don't have it. You probably are an Android guy. I'm an iOS guy. But I wanted to show you this company called Ulanzi. It's a Chinese company. I know how you might feel about Chinese products. Most of what you probably have right now is either made in China. If you're watching me on any sort of device, it's probably made in China or assembled in China, something like that. So I wouldn't knock on it too much. But I want to start off, I don't even remember what the first thing I got because I got everything pretty quick. So I want to start off with this right here, not this tripod. I got this tripod specifically during, it came with a kit when I bought my camera that I'm actually recording right now with the Sony ZV-1. So these right here, and I know this is going to seem like I'm probably unprepared, maybe so. Go ahead and give me the buzzer for that one. All right, so this right here, Ulanzi, right? You see that right there? This light was probably one of the first lights I got, and I got it with this Movo VX-R10 kind of shotgun mic. I got them at the same time on Amazon. Everything I got here, I got on Amazon. And then I noticed I wanted something for my car specifically. And this right here, this is the ST27. I absolutely love this thing. I loved it so much. It's supposed to be able to have an Arca Swiss or an Arca clamp of some sort. I don't see where that is. Maybe I'm completely dropping the ball on it. But I like the fact that I can actually stick a phone in it. My phone is charging right now, but my iPhone, case or no case, I can go ahead and do this. I like the aluminum finish overall. I love the anodizing. I love how it can actually swivel, right? So you don't have to always have it in landscape mode. You can have it in portrait mode too. And that mount, I do normally put a Arca Swiss quick clamp on the bottom of it. But I was wondering if they had something like this for an iPad, and I actually just bought it, and it came in the mail just now. It has a cold shoe on top that I do use a lot with my Ulanzi light. And because I like this light so much, it has 3 cold shoes, right? So I can put this on top right here and tighten it down, which is kind of the setup for this one. And it has a cold shoe here on top and on the side. So the 6, 9, and 12 o'clock, I'm sorry, no, 3, 9, and 12 o'clock positions on this. So I absolutely love this setup. This is a very easy setup. I wanted to clamp it to a tripod, so what better thing to get than, guess what, a tripod from Ulanzi. So I'm going to show you the tripod I currently have, and then I want to tell you about something else I got based on all the things I see myself doing in the future. So I saw this on Amazon like everything else I've seen on Amazon, right? And I obviously know how tripods work. I have a lot of them. This is the cheapest one I bought in a while, but the one that's right behind me, or actually to my left, the total setup for it as is, I'm looking at, is probably about $600. Do I need all that?
Nope.
No. All right, so this right here is another Ulanzi tripod setup. It is called the MT16. It does have a little bit of that uniball, right? Right, you can go ahead and spin this thing 360. You can even cant it to the side for those who have mounts that you want to do some portrait type shots. It also has a cold shoe for microphones, lights that you can put a microphone attached to. And that's that. This little clamp, very easy to tighten this thing. And not only that, this is telescoping because I can actually hold this here and pull it out. All right, so this is the height of my head, and that's that. Plenty, perfect. I've actually used this a lot. And then this part right here, this big handle, as you can see right there, it's got the 3-way. These are just feet. So you can rest it in a tripod mode. and still clamp it down. So this camera that you currently see me on is normally on this, and this is the Ulanzi MT16 tripod. There's another one similar to it that extends a little bit further. I think I'm gonna get that next for what purpose I'm actually gonna show you next. So this right here is what's on that iPhone holder. And like I said, because I was wondering if they had one, I finally bought this, right, which is the iPad version of it as well. So I just took the plastic off this thing, and I'm pretty excited because I've liked their products so far, and I still have a little bit more equipment from Ulanzi. And, ooh, wow. So like anything else, it's gonna come with some sort of instruction. Don't need that.
Nope.
Nice box, by the way. And some really thick foam. Followed by this same sort of clamp, right, from Ulanzi. Lock, unlock, right? It's got the lock and the unlock feature on it. And I'm assuming it's locked. That fell right open. So this lock unlock feature, I'm assuming only goes for this bottom piece. Oh my gosh. All right, that's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but I can understand why. So you have to physically unlock this thing or spin it up as far as you need, up and down. But what I do like about this thing specifically, because I bought this for my iPad, and I have the iPad 12.9 inch, the iPad Pro, the 3rd generation with the Touch ID and all that stuff, is what I was just saying. I have this, which is my Enduro tripod. I have the Enduro ball head on it. I've even got the gimbal head on the side, which each piece alone was roughly 200 bucks. So this right here is my ball head for this. And because it's an Arca Swiss clamp, this back part that just showed you, Ulanzi, if you look right here on the side in these grooves, you probably can't see it. This groove actually fits into a ball head. So I can have my iPad in here and do 360 type shots if I wanted to. Have it, I wouldn't do anything like that weird, but this is a really, really nice feature that it's a built-in Arca Swiss holder itself. So that alone, when I was reading the description on Amazon, I was like, I have to get this. Not only do I love Arca Swiss plates, it's built into it itself. Sold. And I do use my iPad not only for recording videos when I'm doing art, but I've actually used my iPad and my phone simultaneously doing video where I needed 2 different angles to kind of get my point across. One of them, primary camera focused on me, and the secondary camera focused on whatever I may be talking about, kind of like this right now. I'm not using either of my phone or iPad during this video. They're both charging, by the way, because I let them die. So this is my latest Ulanzi tool. I want to show you the rest of them. So you're going to see here, I have the smartphone rig that you can see, right? Smartphone camera rig, and another Ulanzi light. This light is different. You see I have the spectrum going across. This one is different. So not only does it light up like any other light would, I can actually have it change its functions, the Kelvin, right? And then go green and have all these different colors and have it strobe out and do things like that if I wanted to get that effect. It's on fireworks right now. I can independently change the brightness by percentage and not just by, you know, low, medium, high, and ultra, which is like the first one that you saw. This one right here. So this was my first Ulanzi light. I liked it so much I bought another one that I can actually change the Kelvin or the temperature of the light. Another difference between the two of them is this one right here has a magnet on the back. Why you would need a magnet on the back, I really don't know. It does work. It is pretty strong. Here's an Allen key just sitting on the back of it. For what? I don't know you would need. But sure enough, I have one. The camera itself, I'm sorry, my phone itself, I have the 12 Pro Max. Some of the best footage I've ever had was from my actual smartphone. Yes, it still costs more than this Sony that I'm talking to you on right now, but it's something I really think is just overlooked when it comes to camera equipment. Like, these phones definitely are starting to just surpass most DSLRs, dedicated vlog cameras. You can do everything on your phone. Pay your bills, watch YouTube videos, make YouTube videos, whatever, right? And this is a really, really good device. It's got many hot shoes. It's not only just like this. I have it facing me right now, but you can actually even do it so you can slide this part out to accommodate the different phone size. It's not specifically for iPhones. Any phone that's going to fit that, all right, initially, and then you can lock that in place. You can take these handles off that you see, these left and right handles, and you can flip it and then put them on the side for vertical shots as well. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4 different cold shoes. And then, like I said, these Ulanzi cameras do, these Ulanzi lights do have the ability to put a cold shoe for something such as these Movo microphones. So the other Movo microphone you saw was the VXR10. This is the VXR10 Pro. The difference between them is this is the newer version, and it has the ability to have headphones also in the back and not just audio in and then out. I can also listen to what I'm sounding like on this. So this is my camera setup. These are the tools I use. The iPad Pro 12.9, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the Ulanzi lights, 2 Ulanzi lights, the camera rig, one of their tripods, the iPad and the iPhone clamp. I absolutely love it. I use a little bit more equipment than that, but I definitely wanted to tell you guys this is what I use in case you had any clue. I wonder how he did that, or, you know, he sounds great. I'm using the Movo microphones, the 2 of them in comparison real quick. This one does not have the dead cat or the furry thingamabob on it, and I don't feel like putting it on, but these 2, a little bit different. And like I said, if I wanted to go ahead and put another one on top, I can't physically use it and have them 2 plugged into the device. But I love the fact that these cold shoes give me the ability to put them on there like that. And like I stated earlier, with this right here, this MT16, yep, I can have a cold shoe right here, and I can actually put a light on it and then have a microphone come off the light like this if I'm really getting that really dynamic angle or view for the video. So that is my video today, a video about how I make videos. I hope you found it somewhat useful, helpful, answered some questions you may or may not have had. And that's it. It's PhDarien, and I'm out. Peace.